Welcome, everyone. This is Tracy Una Wagner with Versatile Inspirations in the Lightworkers and Earth Angels Academy and Study Hall, and the other half of Cryptids Creations. This is your weekly energy foresight for September 11th through the 17th, Monday through Sunday. For September, we're working with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and that is by Arthur Edward Waite and Pamela Coleman Smith. And for this week, Monday through Sunday, September 11th through the 17th, the card that came through is the Empress. And the message from the Empress is the Empress comes through with the fertile, life-giving energy of abundance, the bountiful harvest you have cultivated into reality. Having trouble acknowledging your truth about the law of abundance? Try working with your inner Empress. Whether you are male or female, we all have both masculine and feminine energies within. And our true nature is one of prosperity, as the Empress exudes as she sits on her throne that is upon a field of wheat ready for harvest. Gather your bounty, share your fruits, and receive even more abundance in return. This whole month is all about the harvest and acknowledging your law of abundance. And it's so interesting that so many people don't feel prosperous to me, because there is so much prosperity that honestly, if we aren't seeing it, we aren't looking very hard, or we have limiting beliefs that really, in this day and age, no longer serves any of us. A lot of us feel like we are sort of enslaved by our own thoughts about life, our own thoughts about why we're here, our own thoughts about how limited we feel. But when we release that, the other side of that lack or that limit is bounty. It is prosperity. It is abundance. It is our divine right. It is one of our laws to be abundant, to be prosperous, and to be able to attract those things that make us feel that way, that actually put us in that mindset for abundance, for prosperity, to see all of the beautiful harvest, the fruits of our labor. We labor a lot of times very hard for what we feel like is not too much. And we need to flip that. We need to see our truth of abundance and be able to feel into the idea of possibly sharing what we have. It's difficult when we don't feel prosperous, or we don't feel like we have enough, when we feel like we lack, to share, to fork over any kind of money for anything that we may want or need, or for someone else's wants or needs. That sometimes it's very difficult because we don't see the return. But when we open up our wallets, when we open up our ideas to the fact that when we give, it's not the end, it's not a lack, it's actually a form of gratitude, a form of blessing, a form of thankfulness when we do that. And when we do that, the energy of that comes back to us tenfold. All right, so for midweek and end week, I decided to go with the Angel Guide Oracle deck, and that is by Kyle Gray, and the artwork is by Jennifer Hawkyard. And for midweek, and midweek is Monday through Thursday, September 11th through the 14th, the card that came through is Angelic Protection. What a nice card. I love when the angels validate that they are there supporting and protecting us at all times. Now, you may not need a protection from something that is not good. You just may need to feel like there is something there that is holding you in a beautiful way, that is upholding your sense of right, your sense of being. And the angelic protection can be there for your abundance as well, can be there giving you the angelic guide to what to spend your money on and what not to spend your money on, what to receive and not to receive, and also the angelic protection on releasing those ideas of lack and unworthiness. And then being able to protect that space so that it can be filled with your divine truth. So just know your angels are watching over you the beginning of this week, especially when you need it. All right, for end week, and end week is Thursday through Sunday, or September 14th through the 17th. The card that came through is Friendship and Union. Now, this is a great card to come through, especially when we're looking at giving and receiving, right? So this may be your golden opportunity to be able to practice that idea of giving and receiving. Practice the universal idea of the law of abundance and see how far you can take it. See what you can actually feel when you are giving of yourself, of funds, of things to a friend or a partner, and see what comes back. It can be just a smile, it can be a heartwarmed thank you, it could be something material or physical. It can also be a feeling that you receive from them without a word being spoken. But just know that when we practice this law of attraction, the law of abundance with friends and with partners, sometimes it helps us gain the confidence to do it in other ways, like at the grocery store, like with an act of kindness with a stranger. So just know that the end of this week, through that idea of the angelic protection, may have given you some confidence to try this out with your friends and family members and unions, partners. And that really helps to grow that feeling of abundance. It helps to grow that idea that you can attract abundance into your life, of knowing that the law of abundance is your right. It is your divine right to have that in your life as you are here now. Go out and be that divine magnet to prosperity. All right. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in the Facebook group and I can give you your personal card for the week. Or I hope to see you on Patreon, Subscribestar, or Locals so that I can do your midweek and end week. And also, the crystal grid and guide are available now to subscribers. Take care. I will see you again next week. And as always, I'm sending you much love, angel light, and tons of gratitude. Have a fabulous week, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.